Hello, mathematicians. Today we are going to get to do division using models. It's a fun way to visualize what you're doing. I want you to really try to understand the thinking behind division for this lesson. Okay, so if we had the problem 76 divided by 4, or like I just wrote it out, 4 goes into 75. Using models, I want you to think, how many groups are we going to be making? Okay, I see the 4 right there, like you did. Yes, we're going to be making 4 groups. Okay, so now we need to build our number 76. Do we need any hundreds for this? No, we don't need any hundreds for this. But we do need how many rods? We need 7, and we need 6 ones. Okay, so there we go. I've got my 7 10s and my 6 ones. Now I just get to start passing them out. So I'm going to go 1 to this pile, 1 to this pile, 1 to this pile, 1 to this pile. Now each pile has 1. Remember, we're making equal groups. It's kind of the opposite of multiplication. 1 to this pile, 1 to the... Uh-oh. I can't do this because this doesn't have equal groups. So I got to bring these back. So how many times does 4 go into 7? Or how many groups of 4 can we make out of 7? I am going to say we can do 1. Now I'm going to go 1 times 4 is 7. 1 times 4 is 4. I'm going to subtract and I get 3. Do you notice how I have 3 right here and I have 4 in the little circles? Okay, now I'm going to bring down the 6 because here are my 6. So I've got my 3 and I've got my 6. Okay, now I'm going to be thinking how many groups of 4 can go into 36. I'm going to have to break up my rods into ones. So I'm going to need 10, 20, 30 groups of 1. Okay, so there I exchanged everything. So I should have 30 and 6. Now I'm going to start passing out my 36. Really, though, I can be thinking, what times 4 is 36 in my brain? So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Look at that. It goes in evenly. There's no remainders. Okay, let me count up my little yellow squares and see how many I had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 in a group. And what do you know? 9 times 4 is 36. That is what we're doing when we're dividing. Okay. Whew, it's a lot of work using models. It's a lot easier doing it in your head. I mean, not in your head, on scratch paper. Okay, we're going to try a different problem. All right, here we go. We have 3 goes into 264, or 3 groups of 264 total. Or you could say 264 divided by 3, which is the most common one. So think to yourself, how many groups am I going to make? Yeah, we're going to make 3 groups, and then I'm going to be passing the 264 out into those 3 groups. All right, so I'm going to start with my hundreds. And, oh no, what do you know? I don't have enough hundreds. So how many groups of 3 can I make out of 200? I can't. I have no hundreds. So I'm going to put a 0. 0 times 3 is 0. I'm going to subtract. I'm going to bring down with this to the 6. Okay, now I've got 26. All right, but that means I need to break up my hundreds so that I only have groups of 10. I'm going to have 26 groups of 10 now to pass out. Okay, whew, we're just going to cross our fingers and hope I counted right when I did that. Okay, so now you're going to be thinking in your brain, 3 times what is 26? Or how many am I going to be making? How many am I going to be putting in each group? 3 times 9 is 27. That's too big. I'm going to estimate I have fewer than 9. Let's start passing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I have 2 left over. I have 8. 8 in each pile. So 8 times 3 is 24. And there you see I have my 2 left over right here. Okay, now I'm going to bring down my 4, which is this right here. And I've got 24 left. Let's count these just to make sure. Oopsie daisies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, there's all of my 8. Okay. Okay, you are going to pause and think about what the next step is. Okay, so you are probably thinking, how many times does 3 go into 24? To figure that out, I'm going to need to separate my 10s, so I'm going to need to turn these into 1s, so I will have 24 1s. I'm going to do that right now. All right, so here's my 24. Pause and tell me what you're going to do next. Okay, so we're going to start passing these out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, I think some of these got hidden back there, but 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We could take 8, make our piles of 8. 3 times 8 is 24 with a remainder of 0. There you go, my friends. That is division. It's literally dividing it up into equal groups. For those of you who are my box method friends, instead of the standard long division, basically it's exactly the same thing. You are just organizing it slightly differently. I'm going to just run you through that. If you totally understand this way, and that way you can keep track of what you're doing, I want you doing that way. So here we go. How many times can 3 go into 2? 0 times. You multiply 3 times. 0 is 0. Subtract. And bring up. This method, you brought it down. This method, you bring it up. 3, how many times can 3 go into 26? We said 8 times. 3 times 8 is 24. We're going to subtract just like we did over here. And you got your 2. And instead of bringing your 2 down, you just bring it up. 3 goes into 24. 8 times 3 times 8 is 24, and we get a remainder of 0. Box method is the same as the standard algorithm. It's just organizing it in a different way. So you pick the way that you organize it best. All right, everybody, good luck on your math assignment today.